Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Can we start our discussion for today?
Yes.
Okay, so our topic for today is Nature Week. What do you think is the best activity for us as members to organize during this Nature Week? Okay, I will start first. In my opinion, I think that organizing a tree planting activity will be the best activity because first, when we speak about nature, first thing that pops up in our mind is trees, right? So therefore, I think by planting trees, we can instill love for plants among all the contestants, and I think that by showing them the real way on how to plant trees, we can show them that trees are very important for life. Okay, that's it. So what do you think, Maisara?
You may be right, but I think the best activity for the Nature Week is organizing a recycling day, because for me, recycling is the most effective way to save the nature. Nowadays, we know that the lecturers and students, including the staff, use a lot of papers and buying food and mineral water in a bottle. So by all of the activities, we can recycle all the things that are used by the students, lecturers, and staff to collect and gather it, and it is easier because we don't need to buy, like you said, don't need to buy the seeds or equipments for planting tree. We just need to just gather all the things, all the waste.
Okay, what do you think, Liani?
I think I might agree with Maisara. By having recycling day in Nature Week, we also can reduce global warming and reduce air pollution by reducing industrial reproduction of new goods, which means that by recycling the waste, we can reduce the activity that can produce air pollution, and also and then my second point is by recycling goods for new goods, saving energy and reducing the amount of industrial work that need to be done to create a new product.
In my opinion, organizing a camping trip to a forest reserve is the best activity for the Nature Week, because I think that the purpose of organizing a Nature Week is to encourage students to appreciate the nature more and to realize the importance of taking care of the nature. By giving a chance to the students to go on a camping trip to a forest reserve, the purpose can be fulfilled. Students are able to experience living with nature harmonically. They are able to look at the beautiful and fascinating flora and fauna in the nature with their own eyes. This could instill the love for nature in them. Other than that, they are able to learn about the importance of nature to every living species on Earth. For example, they are able to gain some knowledge about the types of plants found in the forest reserve and their uses to us and how they help maintain the balance of the ecosystem. And this is why I think that by organizing a camping trip to a forest reserve is the best activity.
Okay, I 100% agree with you after hearing your point, because in order to make sure everybody knows the importance of nature, we have to instill love for plants. So I think by doing the camping trip, we can show them that forests or maybe green plants are very helpful to the environment by giving oxygen, by reducing carbon dioxide. So what do you think, Maisara?
I want to add some point about organizing a recycling day. I think organizing a recycling day is still the best activity because it can be done the whole week, not just a day or 2 or 3 days. So by doing this activity, it can still save the nature because of this waste. We can reduce waste in the university. What do you?
I think I have to agree with you, because like having a recycling day is much more easier than organizing a camping trip, because like if you want to organize a camping trip, you need a committee, you need to spend, you need to fund also. So I think that if you have a recycling day, it's simple and effective also. You don't even have to spend money on stuff. You just have to tell the students or the lecturers or the staff to like prepare a place for them to put their waste to be recycled.
Yes.
What do you think, Ilian?
In my opinion, I also agree with my Sarah because and Chang, because it's much easier to organize the event, the recycling day. And also recycling day can be done for a long term time, and then by when we do the recycling this activity constantly, we can reduce global warming and reduce air pollution in our country.
I still want to add, because if we do this activity, we can all of the student, lecturer and staff will practice it not just in the nature week but also after the nature week. So we might be their habit to bring the waste to the university and put them to be recycled in the future.
After hearing your honest opinion, everybody's honest opinion, I think recycling day is actually very effective because we can pretty much do it anywhere. Like we can do it in college, we can do it in campus, we can do it in library. Maybe we can practice it in our home. Yes, I do agree with that. Okay, so is everybody agreeing on recycling day?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we can, or maybe
Or maybe we could discuss why we don't choose a camping trip or
maybe organizing a trip to the national park. Yeah. Can we discuss why we are not agreeing on a trip to national park?
like Chang said, we need a lot of money
Yes.
and
It's hard to organize it because
we need a participants too, and
we need
lot
to
of
do
students.
paperwork
Yes.
and to
Schedule for the activity.
We have to book the bus. We have to book
The place.
Yes, the place itself and all the foods maybe.
And all of
Yes.
them consume money cost.
Yes.
High cost.
And it's a bit risky to plan a trip to a national park because those activities that we're going to carry out, like exploring cave, is a bit not safe for the
for students and
for the
stuff.
students. So like if you organize a trip to the national park, we have to make sure that the students are safe, and we also have to like the fees for the camp, it can't be too expensive. So you have to consider a lot of things before you plan a trip. It's a bit hard.
It
Yeah.
takes time.
So if you want to have like a very simple and effective activity during the nature week, I still think that by organizing a recycling day is the best choice.
Because simple is the best.
Yeah.
Okay.
Simple and effective.
Okay. So do we reach the consensus?
Yeah.
Can we reach consensus?
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry.
Okay. I believe that we have reached the consensus that we all believe that by organizing the recycling day on Nature Week is the best way to save nature,
The best activity.
the best activity for the week. Because of it's easier to handle, and also simpler things that we can do in our university.
Thank you everybody for this fruitful and stimulating discussion. Thank you.
Thank you.